Raj, you have been speaking internationally about personal and interpersonal effectiveness. May I ask you to share some thoughts on this subject?
Effectiveness is commonly thought to be meeting the desired output or goal. That is why sales quota, revenues, profits, service level agreements are hot topics of boardroom discussion. So in a way, if I meet my performance criteria, I am effective. But this is only half a truth, and we know how dangerous half-truths can be. We may have learned a mathematical equation in school that y is a function of x, where y is an output and x is an input. Most people, most of the times, focus on the output, ignoring the inputs. You may have heard of a story of a farmer who had a goose that laid golden eggs. Unfortunately, the goose laid only one egg a day. The farmer got greedy and he could not wait for more days. He cut open the stomach of the goose just to find that there were no eggs, and the goose died. That is what most of us do. To make more profits, we sacrifice our people for numbers. Focus on head count instead of heart count. Dr. Stephen Covey, in his book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, defines effectiveness as getting what you want and getting what you want in a way that enables you to get what you want again and again and again. He spoke of effectiveness as P by PC balance, where P is production and PC production capability. In the earlier example, golden eggs were production and the goose production capability. The farmer did not take care of the production capability, as a result of which his production stops. That is what many people do. In order to make more money, they focus on profits and ignore people and processes. Those organizations that focus only on production or profits and ignore people and processes may run out of their businesses too.
This is really a new perspective of looking at effectiveness. What can one do to do it more effectively?
Effectiveness is at 2 levels. The first level is personal effectiveness and the second level is interpersonal effectiveness. We cannot be effective with others if we are not effective personally. Dr. Covey spoke about this approach as inside-out approach, and he also stated that private victory precedes public victory. One of the many things that we can do to be effective is to look at things differently and help people look at different perspectives, because in reality, map is not a territory. Let me tell you a story. We were based out of Manila, and every time we used to go for grocery shopping to a mall, our daughter, who was 5 years old then, would ask for a toy or a candy. For the first few weeks, we succumbed to her pressure, but then realized that she had only been collecting things that were of no use at all. One day, my wife gave a sling bag to my daughter and also handed 50 pesos to her and told her that next time we go to a mall, she can buy whatever she wants to. So next time we go to the mall, our daughter feels the things, wants to look at new things, but we realized that she is not asking for any toy or any candy. We realized that because my wife handed her 50 pesos, she did not ask for anything because she did not want to part off with money. So what did this teach us? This taught us that for us to be effective with our daughter and to get a desired change in her behavior, we had to change her perspective. No amount of dissuading her to buy things helped us to stop her from buying things. It's just when her perspective of buying changed did her behavior change. To quote Wayne Dyer, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.